Once upon a time, there lived a young man, 24 years old, who worked for a rich landlord. He had no parents, and life was full of hardships. His daily routine was simple. He would work all day, earn his wages, come home, cook, eat, and go to bed. One evening, as he was returning home after a long day, he saw an old man with a long white beard carrying 3 large bundles on his back, traveling from one town to another. The old man looked tired and had been journeying for quite some time. Eventually, the old man stopped under a tree to rest. Noticing the young man walking down the same path, the old man called out, "Son, could you help me a little? These bundles are quite heavy, and I'm too old to carry them much longer. If you could carry one of these bundles to the next village for me, I would reward you with 2 gold coins." The young man listened to the old man's request and kindly replied, "Don't worry, I'll gladly help you. Tell me where you need to go." Saying this, he took one of the bundles and placed it on his shoulder. As he lifted it, he realized how heavy it really was. But without complaint, he continued walking alongside the old man. After walking for a while, they approached the edge of the village and entered a deserted road. As they continued, the young man grew curious and asked the old man, "What's inside this bundle that makes it so heavy?" The old man replied, "Oh, nothing much, just a few copper coins." Hearing this, the young man thought, perhaps he's a merchant, carrying so many coins, but he quickly dismissed his curiosity, focusing instead on his duty to carry the bundle to the village. After more walking, they came to a river. The young man, being strong and fit, didn't hesitate and began wading through the water. But the old man stood by the riverbank, hesitant. The young man asked the old man, "Why did you stop? We have to cross this river to reach the village." The old man responded, "I know, son, but I'm too old to carry both bundles across the river. If I slip, I won't be able to continue the journey. Would you mind carrying one more bundle? I'll reward you with 2 more gold coins." The young man smiled and replied, "You don't have to give me any more gold. I'll gladly help you reach your destination." Grateful, the old man handed over the second bundle. As the young man put it on his shoulder, he noticed it was also quite heavy, but he said nothing and carefully helped the old man cross the river. Once across, the young man couldn't help but ask, "What's inside this second bundle? It's quite heavy too." The old man replied, "Son, it's filled with silver coins." Hearing this, the young man's mind began racing. A bundle of copper coins and now one of silver coins? This old man must have traveled a great distance and gathered these coins through hard work. They continued along the path until they reached a lonely road. Now the young man's mind was flooded with ideas. He thought, "It's such a deserted place. If I ran off with these coins, the old man would never be able to catch me. With these coins, I could open a shop and start my own business. After all, what would this old man do with so much wealth at his age?" The young man wrestled with his thoughts, his conscience stopping him momentarily. But greed slowly began to overpower him. As they walked further, they reached a hilly area. The old man, feeling his age, said, "Son, I won't be able to climb this hill with my weak knees. If you could take my last bundle, I'll give you 2 more gold coins. Just be careful with it. Don't drop it or let it open." The young man asked, "Why? What's in this last bundle?" The old man replied, "Son, this one contains gold coins." Hearing this, the young man felt a surge of excitement. Quietly, he took the 3rd bundle and they began climbing the hill. The old man, now unburdened, climbed with ease, while the young man struggled with the weight. The young man's thoughts were consumed with plans for the future. "If I take all these coins and run, my life will change forever. I'll never have to work for someone else again." As they reached the top of the hill, the young man spotted a downhill path ahead. Seeing an opportunity, he slipped away from the old man's sight and ran off with all 3 bundles. Reaching home, he quickly closed the door and eagerly opened the first bundle, expecting copper coins. But to his shock, it was filled with rusty iron coins. He opened the second bundle only to find more rusty iron coins. Now in a panic, he opened the third bundle, but it too contained only rusty iron coins. Confused and angry, he noticed a small note inside the bundle. He opened it and began to read. The note said, "This was all a test to find an honest person. I am the king of this land and have no heir. I devised this plan to find a trustworthy person worthy of ruling this kingdom after me. Only a person free from greed and full of integrity could be fit to be king." Realizing his mistake, the young man fell to the ground, clutching his head. If he had controlled his greed, his life would have taken a completely different path. Friends, as Buddha said, our thoughts are everything. As we think, so we become. Our uncontrolled thoughts can harm us more than any external enemy ever could. Buddha teaches us to observe our mind. Thoughts become words, words become actions, actions repeated become habits, and habits over time shape our character. Ultimately, our character creates our destiny. Buddha further says, weakness starts with a small thought, like a seed. If this seed is not destroyed in time, it can grow into a large tree, clouding our judgment. To lead a peaceful, happy life, we must control our thoughts and intentions and be mindful of our actions. If this story taught you something valuable, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.